Gav, mate, tough week. Not a performance necessarily that the team or the squad was proud of last Friday night at Gloucester. How are you and how are the boys feeling?
We're pretty beat up about it, that was not what we were about. We were way off the pace for whatever reason. I think the good thing about rugby is that we can make amends this week, and we get to rectify all the wrongs that we put out on the park last week.
We are a little bit down on troops. There's no hiding from it. I think it was 14 or 15 internationals at last count. But in saying that, there is still plenty of talent across the park that can deliver a result on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the fact that we can blame down on troops, and I think what we had out on the paddock on the weekend was a very good squad and very good team, and I think we're very disappointed in that. But saying, we are down on a lot of numbers of very good quality, so it does take a big hit on the squad. But I think as a squad we're very disappointed with what we put on show on the weekend.
You're one of the more experienced members of the squad. Not old, but a nice way of saying old. Yeah. You've been around rugby long enough to know that these are the times that do help mould squads, and a lot of teams that have been successful and groups that have carried success on have had this period to go through. Is that a fair assessment? Yeah,
I think you got to go through adversity to come out the other end, and like I said just now, really is the fact that what we put on the pitch on the weekend wasn't good enough. Going through adversity and tough times can only galvanise us, and hopefully we'll pull together, and come out the other end stronger for it.
Jordan, what's been his message to the boys? Obviously it's only a couple of days into the week, but what's been his message since Friday looking at Saracens?
We tried to park the game from the weekend, we've got a long week as the game's on Sunday, so we've got a lot of training time this week, so we can work on what didn't go too well the weekend, and really focus on Saracens and the way they play.
Yourself personally, you've had a good run of games, which you probably haven't enjoyed as much since you arrived in Leicester. Yeah. How have you felt? How's the body feeling after a month of straight rugby?
The body's feeling good. The more game time you get, the more hardened and the game ready your body becomes, so it's nice to get a good run of games. Hopefully that'll continue.
Finally, obviously, as we were saying, a little bit of a tough time, but as athletes, you guys want to play the best, and coming up against the reigning champions at Welford Road, it's probably a mouth-watering prospect for the group.
Yeah, I think you nailed it on the head there with the fact that reigning champions, we're on a pretty tough losing streak at the moment, and the only way to get out of that is to pluck a really good performance out of the air and show what we can actually do, because I don't think we've done that probably since Newcastle.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.